Hey, what's up guys, it's Chezizzle for Tech Rich Games. I want to start this video by one, apologizing that this is going to be a one-taker and not edited and not have any music or anything. Second, I want to apologize for the lack of videos recently. In my previous video, which is the Ghost video, which I think is the last video we uploaded, I said that we have a lot of content coming with the PS4 being released, and the PS4 has been released, if you didn't know, for some reason, and that's why there are a lack of videos. Kate and I have been playing a fuckload of PS4. Also, we're busy with work and school and stuff. So, in this video, I want to talk about my impressions / review of the PlayStation 4 console. So, I'm just going to get right into it. Got PS4 on launch from Amazon, and I'm really, really happy with what it is and what's all about it. And the UI is awesome. So, let's start with the UI. There's a few things I don't like, but let's start with the good things. It's fun to look at. It's great. It's not boring. It's more pictures and text, which is a problem I think the PS3 suffered from. It's fast. That 8 gigs of RAM, you could tell, is really working hard to make everything really smooth, from jumping from a game to your messages to your trophies. Looking at your trophies, it used to take fucking 10 minutes to look at your trophies, because you'd have to sync them every time, and you still have to sync them every time, which is fine. But now it's fast. You can look at your trophies. Sometimes it might take 10-15 seconds, but I will live with that. If you're a PlayStation 3 owner, you know how brutal sometimes it was just to look at your trophies if you haven't synced them in a while. But yeah, everything's quick, and that's what I really wanted in my console. Really happy with it. One thing I'm not happy with is there's no themes, and I feel like in a month from now, I'm going to be tired of looking at blue. I'm sure Sony, or I'm hoping Sony might add themes in the update, because that was one of my favorite things about the PS3, how customizable it was, because you could literally find a theme for anything on the internet, and it was awesome. You could just download it straight from the browser, and it was something I really enjoyed. I hope they add that to the console. Another thing they really need to add to the console is the use for external hard drives, because, damn guys, that 500 gigs goes quick, and I'm already down to a couple hundred gigs, which seems like a lot, but each game is 50 gigs pretty much, and you have to install each game. And I'm not mad about that. I understand the reason you have to do that, because it's going to make things way quicker if they're installed and they're not reading it from the optical drive. But it takes a lot of disk space, and I'd much prefer just add an external hard drive rather than switch out mine. And I know it's really easy to switch out the hard drive, but I don't know. I'm lazy. I don't really feel like taking apart my PS4. I know it's super easy. I've seen the videos, but I'd rather just not fuck with it. So next I want to talk about the controller. And guys, I think the DualShock 4 might be my favorite controller of all time. It's perfect. It's perfect. I, for one, love the DualShock 3. I know a lot of people didn't. I guess it's because I've played so much with the DualShock 3. But I really enjoyed it. And now I just went away from my PS4 for the first time for a weekend, and I tried playing with the DualShock 3 back at my house, my parents' house, and it's weird. It's not good. But the DualShock 4 is awesome. There's a speaker on it, which is clear. It's not muffled. You could plug in any headset to the controller. That's one of my favorite things. I plug in my Beats. I have my mic on the wire. Plug it into the controller, getting game audio. That would have been a dream like 5 years ago. But it's here. It's awesome. You could use any 3.5mm headset. Most mics work through it. It's amazing. The controls are awesome. The sticks are great. I have heard people are having their rubber peel off of the analog sticks. I haven't had that issue yet. But one thing I don't like about the controller is that damn light bar. First off, I feel like it's burning battery. I know it's probably an LED, so it's not burning a lot of battery. Excuse me. But it blinds the fuck out of you when you're trying to plug in your controller. Especially at night, like you could be playing in the dark and you look down and whoa! And I don't have a camera. I realized I should have a camera. I'm going to review the system because that's kind of part of it. But I didn't get one at launch. I am planning on getting one probably after Christmas sometime. Just because I want to play around with the Playroom. And if I ever want to stream, which I will get to streaming towards the end of the video. Remind me if I forget, because that makes sense. Anyway, moving away from the controller. A+ for the controller. This console is it's not loud. It's I don't even know what I'm saying. It's quiet. You might hear it a little bit. It might be equivalent to a PS3 for about 30 seconds when you're first starting up a game. But then it's pretty much silent. I don't hear it at all. I mean, I'm sitting probably about 6 feet away from it, and I don't hear it. And sometimes I don't even have my TV volume on, and I don't hear it. It's amazing. The engineering on this device is brilliant. The fact that it's so much smaller than the Xbox One, and it doesn't have a power brick, and the Xbox One does, is just ridiculous. And I'm not fanboying, I'm just saying, the PS4, looks-wise, a lot better than the Xbox One. At least the PS4 doesn't look like a fucking VCR player and is fucking 100 pounds. Today, I worked Black Friday, and I realized just how... I never picked up an Xbox One, and moving the consoles for Black Friday... I realized just how much lighter the PS4 is than the Xbox, just moving the boxes. Xbox is fucking heavy. So overall, PS4 is awesome. There's not a lot of great games out for it right now. But that's actually, for a launch titles, it's really good compared to PS3. So, I'm liking it so far. It's a really great console. And this is what I'd say if you're thinking about getting a next-gen console. It depends what you want. PS4 seems like it's more centered around games, while the Xbox seems it's more centered around being your main piece of media for your entire entertainment system, being able to run your TV and all that crap through it. So it really depends what you want in your next-gen console. Are you looking strictly for a gaming/social console, being able to share stuff quickly? I know you can do that on Xbox, but it just seems like PS4 is more about gaming, and Xbox One is more about everything, trying to make everything in one. So, it's really up to you guys. I'm loving the PS4. I'm pretty sure Cade's feeling the same way. When I said I'd talk about streaming, we're planning on doing some Twitch streams. Not sure when that's going to happen. And when it does, we'll upload a video here with a link, and it's going to be some fun stuff. So, that's pretty much it. I'm Chezizzle for TechRich Games. Sorry for my heavy breathing, and sorry for the one taker, because we're lazy, and I'm going to go play some PS4 instead of editing this. Peace.